If you believe that people are successful, they come from a rich family, and you didn't come from a rich family, then you're not going to be successful. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dominion Wealth Zone. My name is Julius Olutokun. It's good to come into your space once again today. Don't forget that Dominion Wealth Zone aims to empower you to become the best in life in any career you are involved in. Today, I'm going to be speaking on the topic, how to attract success. How to attract success. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all living magnets. And in order to become successful, either in your business, in your career, in whatever you're doing, you've got to find a way to be able to attract success. And I'll be sharing with you today how you can attract success. Because it's not enough to set up your business or your career or that your investment or to go into property. It's not enough to do that. You must be able to attract success. Now, attracting success is not just about your talent or your skill set or luck. No, it's about alignment, action, mindset, and taking the right steps. I repeat that again. It's about alignment, aligning your will with purpose and with the market around you. Taking actions, the necessary actions. And when I talk about actions, I mean actions and inactions. Actions are what you do, inactions are what you don't do. There's some things you don't need to do. You don't respond to everyone that comes into your life. There are some people you have to be quiet about. They say silence is the best answer for a fool. The mindset, your mind has a great way of influencing your decision. That's why the Bible says, as he thinks in his heart, so is he. And finally, taking the right steps. It's not all the steps that leads to success, but taking the right steps. Don't just chase success. Attract it by the person you become. In other words, create an environment whereby success will come to you, not you chasing it. Become a success magnet. That's what I'm trying to talk about. So I'm going to be showing you 7 ways to attract success. The first one is to clarify what success means to you. Clarify what success means to you. To some people, success could mean wealth. To some people, it could mean going about 4 or 5 holidays a year. To some people, it could mean creating intergenerational blessing. To some people, it could mean influencing the next generation. To some people, it could mean peace. So you need to define what success means to you, or else you will be there and you will not know that you are there. Or you can meet success or attract it and abuse it. So you need to define what success means to you. And how do you do this? You need to set goals. And you need to be sure that your goals are measurable. Your goals must be measurable. In the next 10 years, I want to buy 5 houses. In the next 2 years, I want to get a van for my business. In the next 4 years, I want to have 5 employees. In the next 10 years, I want to have 5 branches of my business. In the next 2 years, I want to set up my law firm or my accounting firm. In the next 2 years, I want to have been able to finish my master's degree. In the next 5 years, I want to have finished my PhD. So you need to set goals. And these goals must be measurable. Your goals must be achievable. Your goals must be realistic. Your goals must have time. They must be time bound. So you need to set goals. And of course, they need to be smart. You understand? Like telling yourself, I'm going to be in the next 1 month, I want to be able to make £1,000. If you have not made £600 this month, you might not be able to make £1,000. It's not achievable. Probably you're still trying to make £50 a month, and I'm telling yourself next 1 month I want to make 1,000. It's not possible. You've got to be able to reach halfway before you make it. And you need to tell yourself, I want to be able to achieve £10,000 every month by the end of this year, and at the same time having time for my family. That's success. That's success. You understand? So you attract success by clarifying what success means to you. That's very important. Number 2 is to develop a success mindset. Your mind has got to be right with success for you to be successful. In other words, when you see people who are successful, celebrate them. Don't attack them. You can never attract what you attack. I'll repeat myself again. You can never attract what you attack. So you need, because you become what you believe. If you believe that people who are successful are lucky, then you're going to be waiting for luck all the days of your life. If you believe that people are successful, they come from a rich family, and you didn't come from a rich family, then you're not going to be successful. So you need to develop a success mindset. You need to tell yourself, I can, I will, I must. I can, I will, I must. Don't tell yourself, oh, maybe not, or I might be lucky, or I might. No. I might, you have told yourself already, oh, maybe it's not possible. So you need to develop a success mindset. Believe there is more than enough opportunity. Believe that the time for you is on the way. Learn from other people that have succeeded. I do something over and over again. As a matter of fact, I don't think there's any day I don't do this, except probably maybe when I'm not in the office, when I'm at home relaxing, which is probably on Sunday. But when I'm in the office, Monday through Fridays, and sometimes on Saturday, I do this every time, and I want you to do it. What do? In order to have a success mindset, what I do is that I look at people who are successful and I go to read their story. I look at the story and I look at how did they get to where they got to. Like I tell you about Tesla. Tesla didn't make a car initially. What Tesla did was they look at a car called Roadster. They strip Roadster down. They strip it down. And they built the first Tesla on Roadster frame. They just used the frame of Roadster and they built the first Tesla car on it. And they added an electric battery. And that's how Tesla did. So they didn't reinvent the wheel. The only thing they did that was new was the battery. And the battery of Tesla was another man's idea. It was Nikola Tesla's idea. Nikola Tesla is a man, I think he's from Ukraine or Slovenia. It was his idea. You understand? So develop a success mindset. Practice affirmation. Visualize your goal. Tell yourself, I can do it. I will do it. I'm going to do it. I'm on the route, or what the Americans call the route to doing it. I will do it. Number 3, we are talking about how to attract success. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to this channel. Number 3 is align your habits with your goals. Align your way of life, align your thinking, align the places that you go, align the books that you read with your goals. Can I tell you something? If you forget everything in this video, don't forget this. Success is hidden in your daily routine. I repeat that again. Success is hidden in your daily routine. What you do over and over and over and over and over and over again is what brings you success. So what have you done today? What did you do yesterday? So those things that you do every time, every day, are the things that bring you success. Wake up early with intention. Don't wake up with a negative mindset. Wake up with intention. Wake up with a mindset, I'm going to do this. Focus on high impact tasks. The tasks, the duty that will make high impact in your life, focus on them. Don't just stay busy. Be busy doing the most important things of your life. The ones that are not important, give it to others to do. Give it to your staff to do. Give it to people to help you to do. Focus on the most important high impact task of your life. Learn something new every day. I've just told you, I go to read about people's stories, successful people, anywhere in the world. Wikipedia is there for you. The internet is there for you. You get all the stories from there. Learn something new every day. The 1% rule of life is to improve just a little every day. The 1% rule. Improve just a little every day. Don't think about, you want to achieve 10,000 at the end of this year. Don't think about achieving 9,000 in January. No. In January, probably you have £100. That's okay. In February, you have about £300 or £400. You've learned the process. In March, you might make about £800. In April, you make about £1,200. In May, you make about £3,500. It goes on. You will find out by October, you'll have achieved £10,000. Little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. So align yourself with your goals. Don't forget that. And let that alignment continue day in, day out. Don't give up. Number 4, surround yourself with success. Surround yourself with successful people, successful books, successful thoughts, successful video like this one you're watching. Because you rise to your circle or to the level of your circle every day. You rise to this level of circle every day. I learned this by, there was one time I went to an area and I saw, and you observe this too, what I'm going to share with you, observe this. I saw some trees, they were planted near a tall building. And the same type of tree were planted far away from that building. The ones that were planted near the building, they grew as tall as the building. The building was so high. They grew so tall as the building. But the ones that were far away from the building, they didn't grow as tall as that. And they were planted almost at the same time from what I understood. So your level, or your circle will determine your level. If your circle are people who are high achievers, you will aim to achieve like that. But if your circle are non-entities, you'll find out before you know you're going to join them. So build a network of ambitious, forward-thinking people, optimistic people, not pessimistic people, not toxic people. Cut the toxic people away from your life. Follow your mentors. Read people's success stories. I've told you I like to read people's success stories. Attend events. I like to attend events. They are very, very important. So who is in your life today will determine where you're going to be tomorrow. Because you're going to learn from them, they're going to influence you, and they're going to take you to where they are. Number 5, be bold and take consistent actions if you want to attract success. Never be afraid. Fear limits you from achieving the best in life. Somebody said fear means false evidence appearing real. So fear holds people from becoming the best in life. I'm going to tell you this. There was one guy, my driving instructor told me this many years ago. He said there was one guy who was taking a driving test in this city in Wakefield here. He said as he was taking a driving test, because he's failed before. So he saw the instructor mark, the examiner is going to sit beside you. So he saw the examiner mark on a sheet. And you're driving, you can see what is really marked. So he thought the examiner has marked him for a major error. And while he was driving, he started arguing with the examiner, real argument. He said, "Oh, I've not made a mistake. You can't mark me like that." And the examiner was so quiet. And because he started arguing, talking to the examiner, he started making colossal mistakes. He started making great, serious mistakes. He started making errors. So when they got to the test center, the examiner said, "At that point where I marked a minor error. You have not had any major error." And they were very close to the test center. They were going back. He has passed. But because he started arguing with the examiner, he made mistakes. So he failed. So take bold and consistent actions. Success follows momentum. Success follows a great mindset. Don't wait until you feel ready. Don't wait until you feel excited. No, just take bold actions. Believe in yourself. Take consistent actions. Do what you have been doing before over and over and over again. Focus on executing your plans. Don't focus on perfection. People who want to be perfect, they will never get there. Don't focus on perfection. If you are looking at perfection, why do you enter the airplane? Why do you enter the airplane to travel? You don't even know how the airplane operates. You don't even know how it takes off or how it lands. We don't know. We just get in and we believe that the pilot is going to pilot us to safety. And most times on a long haul flight, say 8 hours flight or 6 hours, 7 hours, the pilots, they sleep. They just set their compass, set the airplane, and they sleep off. And they set the alarm of when they're going to wake up. And we don't know, and we sleep also. You understand? But because we're bold, we believe we're going to get to where we're going. The same way, that's how you can attract success. Take bold and consistent actions. You know, you do like someone who's running a marathon. You believe you're going to be able to run it successfully, and you believe that you're going to be able to achieve. Even when you see others who are getting ahead of you, you still have a belief, you're still bold, and you're still consistent by running. You understand? Because you might be third in the marathon, but they might find out that the person that came first and second, they have used controlled substance and they disqualify. So you become first. But if you give up along the way and you think, "Oh, I'm not going to be first," or "I'm just going to call it quit," you understand? Another person will be third, and first and second will disqualify. And instead of you becoming the first by raising of the other, because you are 10th or because you quit on the way, you lose it. I pray you will not lose it. Number 6, serve others. In fact, this is one of the best ways to attract success. I love it. I love to do it over and over. People ask me, "Why do you do this?" I love to serve others because it's a theory of life. Give before you get. What you give, it will come back to you in multiples and you will receive it. Success finds those who add value first. Don't forget everything. If you forget everything tonight in this video, don't forget that success comes to those who add value first. Are you adding value? Most billionaires in the world are people who add value. Or let me say, most successful people in the world are people who add value to others. Solve real problems first. Mark Zuckerberg, while he was in Harvard, he was thinking, how will I communicate with my friends when we leave Harvard? And Facebook came into being. Facebook came into being. The founder of WhatsApp, Jan Koum, he was just trying to help his friend. WhatsApp came into being. So therefore, you need to tell yourself today, how can I add value to someone's life without expecting anything from me? Some of the main things I do today in the area of property, in the area of training, they came about because I was just looking at how can I add value to others? How can I support others? How can I build credibility through serving? through serving others, not just self-promotion. How can I build others' lives? How can I help them? So think about adding value. Lead with generosity. Lead by multiplying opportunities for others. How can I add value? And finally, number 7, we are looking at 7 ways to attract success. 7 ways by which success will come unto you naturally. It will just come. Stay consistent and resilient. Stay consistent and resilient. Success is attracted to those who don't quit, who are consistent about what they are doing, and who are resilient. There are going to be setbacks on your way. Expect setbacks. Welcome them as part of the process. Recommit yourself every morning and tell yourself, yesterday I may have failed. It's an event. Today I'm going to succeed. Keep showing up. A lot of us will go to hide. Show up. Show up where it matters. Show up in that event. Show up in that meeting. Show up online. Show up to people even if you are not accepted. Show up. Continue to show up. Either it is hard or convenient. Show up. Use the power of motivation and commitment to attract positive results. So stay consistent, stay resilient, and before you know, success will come unto you. So if you follow these 7 steps, ladies and gentlemen, you will be able to attract success. I see you on the other side, where we are going to celebrate our success together. Thank you. Don't forget to like, to share, and to hit the notification button and subscribe to this channel. See you in the next episode. Thank you.